Nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Bridges. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
With athleticism and good length for a wing, Gerald Green can be a disruptive defender at times.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Eason's checked in for Smith. Outside McBride. Robinson, a screen on Green. To the paint. Robinson can't hit. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Houston. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
And it's good. 2 points. McGee's got 6 here in the quarter.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, in close shots that he takes.
Now here's McBride. 14 points for him last game against Detroit. Robinson against George. Outside, Green. McGee a screen. A clear look for Green. With the second effort, and it's laid in by McGee. McGee's got 8 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. He's checked in for the Rockets. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Brunson's checked in. Knicks trail by 19. Now Towns. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
And he also made an impact at the defensive end, blocking 2 shots and contesting others.
Now here's Robinson. New York again can't hit.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Three-pointer Embiid. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Brunson. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high-percentage shots.
Here's George. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Robinson against Embiid. Left side, Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. Towns on a screen from 18 feet away. And the shot no good. A bit short.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
Bridges against George. That shot no good. Nice D from Bridges.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Down low. Fades away. And there's Towns on the assist from Brunson. Towns has got his first points of the night.
And, you know, you look at that form and release. Towns is as capable as they come from the mid-range.
Back to Embiid. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Robinson. First personal foul.
Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all three levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
And Embiid, no good on that one. What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer, Allen Iverson, back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
Houston making some changes. Kuzma's checked in for Smith. And it's Paul George in for Eason. Hart's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for McBride. Here's Brunson. 4 on the clock. And it's Brunson again missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I think as soon as it got to OT, they felt discouraged. They really expected to win that game going away.
And, you know, that's the case a lot of times when you have an uneven matchup like that. I mean, the longer it stays close, the more the underdog starts to believe it can win.
Here's Green. After the basket by New York on the other end. Fires the three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Towns a screen on Green. All right, for this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. Second, the Knicks.
Well, it was a long year, and you were reminded of it every time you played this team. I mean, they never gave up a lot of points. They made you work for everything. And the points you did get against them were really hard-earned.
That free throw no good.
And early on, he was drawing a lot of contact and getting to the stripe. But that hasn't been the story here in the second quarter.
And Houston making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. And he's good on the second. So it's the Rockets now. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. It's George on the wing. Anunoby covering. Shot clock at 6. George against Anunoby. George's shot is off.
that's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Brunson finds Towns. Now it's Hart. Brunson looks it over. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. So far tonight, he's gone 4 of 6 at the line.
At the line for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson, shooting 1.
That free throw good from Brunson. Here's Van Vliet. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. George outside. Back to Van Vliet. That's tipped. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Brunson against Van Vliet. Lets it go from 14. It's hauled in by Houston. Outside, Green. Back to Kuzma. Pass to George. Embiid, a screen on Hart. Kuzma with the ball. From downtown, gets the 3 ball to go. Kuzma's got 8.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so it's Houston up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's just the players. We're letting them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job, and they hit some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Well, I think of Houston. They've been one of the bigger disappointments so far in the early goings. Some people thought they might be an elite team, and we haven't seen that at all. But the good news is there's still plenty of room and time to turn it around.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Houston Rockets.
I'm giving credit to their front office. They've methodically added talent to their second and third units, and you see the results there, Shaq.
Yeah, they've got scorers coming off that bench, and that's what you need. In a long season, different guys have to step up.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Knicks trail by 19. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Now here's Brunson. Basket's good. Brunson's got 25 points in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Green against Brunson. And it's Green missing. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York, trailing by 17. Here's Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And there's the screen. Green for three. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Bridges has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Brunson against Green. Pass to Green. Now Embiid. 6 to shoot. That one's good from Green. And the assist by Green. Green's got 5 assists in the game.
Nice job that time from Green. Sensing an opportunity to cash in, he did just that.
Now here's Hart. Bridges outside. Takes a 3. Paul George pulls down the board. Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift. And that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
Now here's George. 6 points for him. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
New York, no good that time either. Houston leading by 14. Some room here for George. And all around the rim that time before dropping. George has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
George is really one of the most amazing players in the league, an all-NBA caliber player. And he's worked tirelessly on his shooting form, and now it's close to perfect.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan.
An opponent field goal percentage, and they earned a place in the top 5 for fast break points. This squad really knew how to make the most of the open court and punish their opponents in transition.
And as you said, a great year for them on the glass. They battled down low. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Deflects the pass, and stolen by Green. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Brunson. Knicks trail by 16. Pass to Towns. Now it's Hart. Here's Brunson. He's got 27, and he gets that one. Brunson's got 6 in the quarter. The Rockets have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Now here's Embiid, covered by Towns. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Pass to Brunson. There's the 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now. Kuzma with the ball. Brunson defending. Shoots it from the corner. And Kuzma the bucket on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. 5 to shoot. The teardrop. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside, Green. Pass to Embiid. The kick out to Kuzma. And the three-pointer goes. Kuzma's got 13.
A reliable stretch forward. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his three-point shooting.
Hart with it. Now Bridges. Green covering. Back to Hart from outside the arc. Connects from downtown. Hart's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, you love seeing that from Hart. Great exuberance and enthusiasm out there on the court.
George passes to Green. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Knicks trail by 16. Outside Brunson. Towns. The rebound by Embiid. And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. Here's George. Misses in close. New York has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Anunoby finds Towns.
Big Cat says, take that.
The Rockets lead by 14. Outside, Green. Pass to Embiid. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 4th assist in this one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Brunson. That's 29 for him. Fourth 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
New York ball.
Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. Jalen Brunson, 4th.
This is a guy who never took a night off. So you look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Green. And a switch here also for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Anunoby. Brunson against VanVleet. And Brunson, here we go. And they get it back. Outside Hart. Second shot opportunity. And he takes it up and lays it in. Hart's got 5 points now this quarter.
Towns sees an open player and rewards him with a nice pass.
Brunson against VanVleet. Now here's Embiid. He's guarded closely. Back to VanVleet. Jacks up a 3. Hart pulls it in. Knicks trail by 14. Towns outside. Knocks it down from distance. Towns has got 7 points.
When you got a big guy like Towns that can hit from long range, I think it makes your whole team harder to defend.
Here's Embiid. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists tonight.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They've got to tighten it up.
And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Kuzma. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Eason's checked in for Green. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Hart. That's good from Kuzma. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Now here's Bridges. He's got 5. Out to the right wing. Pass to Robinson. 5 on the clock. Robinson, a screen on George. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Kuzma against Bridges. 3-pointer. And Kuzma, good for 3. Kuzma's got 11 in the second half.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Robinson passes to Bridges. Van Vliet against Brunson. To the inside, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
McGee, he's checked in for Houston. Green comes in for Van Vliet. Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Bridges misses.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And the jam by George.
Look, in deference to his age, he's not going to throw it down like he used to, but PG can still rock that rim.
Now here's Bridges. 5 points in the game. Robinson, a screen on George. Down low. And a big finish by Robinson.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. McGee finds Kuzma. Here's George. Pulls it. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Anunoby passes to Bridges. Shoots over Eason. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's Houston up 19. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1/4 to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Jabari Smith out there with Tari Eason. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Green. And it's Green in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Towns, right side. Payne against Green. Outside McBride. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Houston. McGee's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside, Green. Pass to Eason. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Now here's Towns. Uses the glass on the layup.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Outside, Green. Pass to Green. To the paint. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Now here's Towns. Anunoby passes to McBride. The shot no good. Green with the defensive effort. For Houston, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Drills it from deep. Green's got 24.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Payne, the pass to Towns. Towns, a screen on Eason. Back to Towns. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Takes the 3. Eason can't get it to go. New York has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And a big finish by Robinson.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Now here's Green. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth in the final quarter here. And it's hammered home by Green.
Green just levitates to the rack. A 40-inch plus vertical will allow you to do that.
Payne against Green. Payne with the bucket.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
And it's Green with the ball for Houston. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Outside, Green. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor. It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Pass to Towns. Anunoby against Eason. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Green. Let's go with a 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. Pass to Towns. Anunoby with it. Guarded by Smith. Back to Anunoby. Towns outside. Oh, it's blocked by Green. Inside. Here's Smith. And it's New York with a rebound. Right side, McBride. Back to Payne. Out to the right wing. Payne, a screen on Green. Here's McBride. Yes, on the jumper. Houston leading by 23. Now here's Green. Outside, Green launches it. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Payne, the pass to Towns. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly. Player to fan without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
You know, I got to applaud his incredible energy out there tonight. Losing again was not an option for him. He wouldn't settle for anything other than a win. Back to Green. Kuzma outside. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Now here's Brunson to the middle. Bridges passes to Anunoby. George scanning the floor. Pass to Green. Green in the post. Brunson defending, and that one's good. Green's got 29 points. The Knicks have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Towns outside. Out to Bridges. The three is up. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Now here's Green. Kuzma with the ball. Embiid a screen on Bridges. It's Kuzma with the miss. New York has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc.
Boy, Harden is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Brunson against Green. George a screen on Hart. Pass to George. Embiid inside. Towns on him. Embiid, good.
Embiid's mid-range touch is really improving. It's noticeable.
Brunson passes to Towns.
2 minutes.
Bridges against Green. Now Brunson. And Clark, we're seeing greater parity league-wide, but there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You've got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selection, too. It's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have in getting it right.
New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Rockets.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And being that this is the first of 2 games, these 2 teams will play against one another. They've set the tone with this win against the Knicks.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Bridges. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Bridges hits them both.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
Bridges against Clarkson. And 1:01 left in the 4th quarter. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Bridges. Pass to Hart. Now here's Anunoby. And the layup is good off the glass. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Bridges against Clarkson. 32 seconds left in the final quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Clarkson. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Brunson against Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Towns outside. Clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on JaVale McGee.
Boy, how do you stop Cat Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
Karl Anthony Towns. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Towns nails them both. So it's the Rockets now. They lead by 17. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joel, congratulations. A quality win tonight. What enabled you to secure it?
Oh, we played. We were tough tonight. We won soft. We shared the ball defensively. We were really good. And that's what we got to do the rest of the season.
The toughness showed and paid off. Thanks, Joel.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And time to present our player of the game.
them to sell it to these stars in the roof. Ain't nothing, I switched the coupe. Emo.